everybody. I know it's been a while, but I wanted to take some time. As you can see, I'm just up, got the morning face on. But I really wanted to post something, and therefore I didn't want to wait till it did the whole face and everything. Um, so as you know, I've lost a considerable amount of weight. My latest update would be that I am sitting about 186, down from 415, which is a 229-pound loss. I am still sitting in the overweight BMI range. However, I don't really care. I don't know that I'll ever be in the normal range. And here's what's happening. Um, I'm getting feedback that people feel like I should not lose more weight until after skin removal. And I totally understand where they're coming from, because if you look at your skin removal being 10 to 12% based on what a friend's plastic surgeon told her she could expect to lose, I think that's pretty accurate. If I think about things I've seen and heard, I think that's a pretty good guesstimate to go by. That would put me in the 160 range. So for my height, because I'm about 5'8.5", somewhere between there, and 5'9", I'm kind of tall. The other thing is that I have a big build. I don't have a small frame. I don't care what anyone says. Not everybody has the frame to be the weight that I think those charts would like you to be. That being said, there are a lot of areas of my body that are extremely bony. However, there are some areas where I still feel like, okay, it's not just completely loose skin. There's some fat in there. I could lose a little more weight. So I'm kind of torn. I guess that's why my DS is great, because it kind of has a mind of its own. I'm either going to lose more or I'm not. Now, granted, I eat more of a normal diet now. I don't specifically follow some of the things that I used to. This is making me kind of go crazy here. Sorry. But I still eat small portions. It's not so much now about what I eat. I still do a protein shake with 1.5 scoops of protein in order to make sure that I'm maintaining my protein level. But I kind of eat more of what I want to eat, just in moderation. So I have scheduled, because I feel like at this point I really need somebody who's a professional to say, hey, this is what I would recommend. So I've scheduled a consult. It's going to cost me $30 with a plastic surgeon. My issue is, I don't know that this one maybe specializes so much in working with people who've had my weight loss, because this nurse said to me, oh, he won't consider that medically necessary. He doesn't really consider any of this medically necessary. What? I mean, really? I have skin that tears. I have skin that catches under, like on my arms, it catches under my elbows, or it catches in things because I'm moving, but the skin kind of does its own thing. So I sit on parts of my legs and hurt them. I mean, there are things that just, in clothes, you never really know the difference. But I mean, there are issues. It's not as bad as I think I thought it would be. So I don't want to be real negative, because for one, nothing I have going on with this skin is bigger than the loss is 100 times worth dealing with what I have now versus what I have. So, with that said, I think my big concern now is just trying to decide, where do I want to go. I already had decided, since I'm going to be moving out by myself, that I really wanted to start learning some exercises to tone areas. So I think that's going to be another thing that I'm going to incorporate. I will have room, I will have privacy where I don't feel like everyone's watching what I'm trying to do, what I want to do. I will have my own space. So with that being said, that may be the big difference. It's not so much losing, but toning and building muscle, and then numbers may change. But I think right now I'm sitting between size 10 and 12. Like, some of my 12s are getting roomy. 10s would probably be tight. I probably can wear juniors, 11, 13s in there. I mean, it just depends. There are some things that got a new haircut. This is crazy. Okay. Everything's been going really good though, other than that. I mean, working, trying to buy a car, started my master's, been eating, been, relatively successful with starting to get out and live a more normal life. My activity level is different. Like I said, I'm not a big exerciser at this time. I've just not, every time I start out, something happens that delays it. So that's kind of where I am. Would appreciate any feedback or thoughts. I know there are a lot of people who have my very best interests at heart. They give me their opinions. Sometimes they're not the opinions I want to hear. Sometimes it's just hard because they don't realize the mental part for me is just kind of still distorted. So some of the stuff that they say is hard for me to take in, not because I don't realize that I know that they mean it in a good way. They're not trying to be malicious or hurt my feelings. It's just hard. It's hard to explain. But also keep in mind, I've never been an adult, a size as an adult that I can reference back to. So this is all kind of a guessing game for me. And I can explain more later about what I mean by that. But I mean, I was bigger than this in 5th grade, so you can figure it out, I'm sure. Anyways, hope you all have a great day. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. And it's good to make a video again. I'll be doing it more often. Had to get a new laptop. It's just how it was. Bye.